Welcome, guys, to the very first chapter, uh, Newton's laws of motion. It is a very important chapter for the upcoming exams for all of you. Today, I have tried to do the very least part, and I have already done written all the thing because actually what happens is that I have made a video on this only where I was writing, and but the problem was that ki, there are so many clicking sounds which is very irritating, and that's why I have to make the whole video again. Here what I will do is that I will just explaining you, and through that this I will do, and that lecture is really a very big lecture. It became a very big lecture. Okay, no problem. Um so let's start with the chapter. Okay, at first we have what is a motion? Motion is what is a motion? A motion is a movement. Okay, a motion can be a rectilinear motion, rotational motion, curvilinear motion, anything. Yes. So first, we start with the translation motion. Translation motion is that a body is moving in a straight path. Translation. Okay, translation. Curvilinear. Here you can see this is a object, and this is also object. This is object A. This is object B, and and it is moving in a straight line, and it is y-axis, x-axis, and it is the initial. The r vector from the initial is position vector, and from here it is a vector plus delta r vector, and see the point is moving from here to here. Means we can just see, means you can just see like this. Okay, here it is moving from here to here, just like this. It is a translation motion. But in case of this, we have just seen like this, it is okay, but I am just trying to show you that block, it is a good example. If I do that one, that will be a rotational motion. That's why I am not. It has moved x distance at time t. It has moved x distance at time t. This is a translation. I have given an example on translational motion. Okay. Then I am moving next to the curvilinear motion. What is a curvilinear motion? Uh, this center is moving from here to in here in a curvilinear path. In a curvilinear path. This, if it becomes in a this path, अरे यार ये सारे डॉट हो गए. A curvilinear path, curves, the motion which follows the curve path. It is a curvilinear motion. और जब मैं translation motion, when I add up translation and the curvilinear motion, when I have translation motion and the okay, so is that ट्रांसलेशन हाँ, तब वो रोटेशनल मोशन हो जाता है. मीन्स जब बॉडी ऐसे घूमता है, ऐसे ऐसे भी और सामने भी चलता है, तब एक रोटेशनल मोशन की फॉर्म हो जाता है. ठीक है. ट्रांसलेशन मोशन एंड सर्कुलर मोशन. ट्रांसलेट कर मीन्स स्ट्रेट पाथ में जा रहा है और सर्किल भी कर. ऐसे इसका जो पाथ होता है इसे स्पाइरल का शेप का होता है, ऐसे 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 जाता है, ऐसे एक रोटेशनल मोशन का पाथ ही है ऐसे. Then we are starting with the momentum amount of movement. Amount of moment motion depends upon amount of motion, sorry. Amount depends on velocity and mass. Okay, you all know that कि एक जो मोमेंटम होता है उसका जो फॉर्मूला होता है P इज इक्वल टू एम वी. P इज इक्वल टू एम पी वेक्टर इज इक्वल टू एम वी वेक्टर. मीन्स P जो डायरेक्शन मोमेंटम जिस डायरेक्शन में है V भी उसी डायरेक्शन मीन्स वेलोसिटी. V1 the velocity, m1 the mass. Okay, here is the SI unit. P vector is equal to kg dot meters per second. P vector is equal to kg dot meter per second. उसका डायमेंशन भी है m, kg का मास, l मीटर का l और s t inverse per second, that is t inverse. Then we are moving to the Newton's law of motion. The first law. First law states that there is an object A and we have given a certain force and it is just we have touched it. Just touched it means dF. You can also say that means a small force. I want to say that a small force just we have touched it, and there it is a smooth surface and there is no any external force. Any external force. जब तक एक्सटर्नल फोर्स नहीं आए तब तक उस ऑब्जेक्ट मोशन करते रहे. ये जो मैंने एग्जांपल लिया है एक रोटेशनल मोशन का एग्जांपल है. ये जो ये सर्कल भी कर रहा है और सामने भी जा रहा है, प्योर रोलिंग. तो जो रोटेशनल मोशन एक वास्ट चैप्टर है ना मैकेनिक्स का, उसमें तो जब मैं एक्सटर्नल फोर्स दे दूंगा तब के ये बॉल रुक जाएगा. फर्स्ट लॉ बेक्स. जब तक ए नहीं रहेगा तब तक ये चलता रहेगा. ठीक है, यही है फर्स्ट. अच्छा, इनर्शिया इज द टेंडेंसी. जैसे कि मैं यहाँ पर मिस्टेक टेंडेंसी टू स्टे द ऑब्जेक्ट वेयर इट इज. जहाँ पर उस ऑब्जेक्ट है वहाँ पर ही वो रहना चाहता है. Means here we have taken an example of a glass and we have kept a cardboard, and on the cardboard have kept a coin. So now we have cooled the cardboard instantly, very fast, and what we have just seen is that the coin has dropped downwards, and the card we have just taken away from it, the coin has dropped instantly downwards, straight down. It has not moved forward, backward, no. It has just moved. And inertia is convinced by Galileo. Okay. Second law of motion. अच्छा, सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन का जो फॉर्मूला है उसको तुम लोगों को पता है कि F वेक्टर इज इक्वल टू टी एम वी वेक्टर बाय डी टी, एंड F वेक्टर इज इक्वल टू डी mv vector by dt is equal to ma vector when the mass is constant. And second law of motion, it provides the quantitative definition of force. Means does not means second law of motion doesn't speak about the other body also. It is means we say that partly correct is it is like that only. It does not even give the information about the third object. And the first law concept is the force. अगर मैं एक फोर्स दे दूँ वो एक्सटर्नल फोर्स नहीं आएगा तो कंटिन्यूअसली चलता रहेगा. Other dimension of the force is mlt minus 2, and the and the unit of force is Newton. Now moving to the third law of motion, and now we are in third law where the most important is the free body diagram. So the free body diagram we have explained, like page 67 you can in AC Varma you can see that here is a man and here is a load. What is his? He is and he is standing on the floor. Here is a man, here is a load, and you can see he is standing on the floor. Okay. Now you can see is that means we can observe it. The floor is giving a normal force to the man, upward direction that I have taken as n. I have written here because I am not taking cos space to write here. Yes, I have written n. Here it is n. It is due to the floor, means the normal force due to the floor. फ्लोर जो नॉर्मल फोर्स दे रहा है उसके लिए जो फोर्स है अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में, and the weight is mg downwards direction, and the n1 is the normal force by the load towards the head of the man. Means yes, it is the surface. This is the contact area, and the normal force is just getting on the head, and in downward direction, and this is n1. We have written it is as n1, and in the load direction, in the load, the free body of the load is n1. N1. This n1 is n1 means the head is giving also a back a normal force, same normal force. That's why you can just balance it on the head, and because it is in equilibrium. So n1 and the weight of the load acting downwards, we considering a mass m, and it is mg. So this is the I have I have taken this example so that to understand to recall the free body diagram. Many of them do not draw the free body diagram and they wants to do directly in the exam, but please all don't do that. Please draw the free body diagram. Nobody will see that how much you can do. Everyone is तुम कितना कला जानते हो, तुम कोई नहीं देखना है, ये देखना रहेगा कि तुम ठीक ठाक हो रहा है क्या नहीं. तो प्लीज ड्रॉ द फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम. तो एग्जाम्पल 52 मैंने लिया है कि पेज 67 में एक मैन है. A man is there who is pulling a block of mass m with a string. Okay, and the block is moving in the direction of the movement of the man with the acceleration a, and the question is asked for the force of the string, means the tension force, and the normal. So we can just now we can do that is the floor is acting a normal force upward and the mg is acting downwards. And in the tension you have read the vector chapter, you all have read that. I have not done that, but means I have not done that means I have not made a video on vector, but you all have done that because the first chapter in 11 comes the vector. So here we can understand that t cos theta in this direction. You all know that जिस तरह cos में जिस means एंगल रहता है उस तरह cos होता है, और जिस उसका ऑपोजिट t sin थीटा, मीन्स इस तरह थीटा है तो यहाँ पर t cos थीटा एंड यहाँ पर उसकी दूसरी तरह t sin theta. Here is the t sin theta is in the perpendicular direction and the t cos theta is in the along the flow, means along the direction of the motion, or you can say along the direction of. So now we can um, write the free body direction in the x direction and y direction. It is the x direction, and this is the y direction. X direction, and this is the y direction. And now you can see that the t cos theta is equal to ma. There is an acceleration a with which the block is moving forward. So now from that we can uh, find t is equal to ma by cos theta. In the y direction, we can see that the t sin theta is there, the upward, n is there in the upward, mg in the downward direction. So we can also see that the block is in the equilibrium, means in the rest, in the means on the floor. It is not coming down the floor, on the floor. So that's why we can just write as the equilibrium formula the n plus t sin theta, means upward force is equal to the downward force, so that it can balance. N is equal to mg minus t sin theta, n is equal to mg minus ma by cos theta into sin theta. N is equal to mg minus ma tan theta, means we have replaced the t in here. Okay, this thing I have gave you this much of the lesson I have taught you. Please revise it. If anybody has doubt, I don't think that nobody means anyone will have doubt in these things, because if yes, if anybody is seeing the 2024 aspirant or 2025 aspirant with in 10 or 9, they might have some problem. So I have firstly I have told that it is only for the revision purpose. I have just picked the chapter. I will also finish it also. Then I will go for any other chapter. Please comment me down that what chapter will be in the next, so that you all can have benefit. And please try to uh, do these type of sums by doing the free diagram, and you don't do any in the exam. Okay. ज़्यादा गलती उसमें होगा, तो अगर फ्री डायग्राम करके आंसर ठीक ठाक आ रहा है तो सही बात है. So I will continue for the next lecture, and I will means do not like this thing. I also feel bad that the previous video when I was actually understanding by drawing this was means something problem in that. So I have made another video, and just here I have just explained it just 20 minutes. And yes, I will continue from the next, and I will also write and understand you. Don't means please adjust this video. Okay, ज़्यादा lecture दे दिया last में. Okay, all the best everyone for the coming every exams, and तू फोड़ेगा. ये डायलॉग कमन रहता है. तो okay, everyone, please study hard, crack your exam, and you can have your dream destination. Thank you.